There we are.
And welcome back to the zone on that note, Chris. For the last episode of 2018, in our Christmas episode, I'm Brant.
I'm Chris. And I'm scared.
I'm Jaydolph.
Jaydolph.
Jaydolph. Oh, God.
Jaydolph in the house.
See? My nose glows and all.
Oh, that's awesome. That's really the most famous reindeer of all, Jaydolph.
Yes.
Everybody say what's up to Jaydolph in the comments. Speaking of comments, I probably should share this somewhere.
They know where we... No, you should share it.
Yeah, we should. Anyway, before we get
they know where we are.
Before we go
share
too far,
Discord.
too far down the reindeer tracks there.
Don't do that. Don't.
We should mention we are proud members of the Comics Podcast Network. You can find us on comicspodcast.com each and every episode, along with a whole bunch of other shows. You can also follow us on social media at Zone 4 Podcast on Twitter, Facebook, and check out zone4podcast.com. And if you want to follow us on Aftermath, which is taking a break until after the holidays, by the way, you can check that out on patreon.com/BrantFowler. So this is a special occasion because, and I had that on Jay the whole time. Camera.
Okay. I should have had my nose on the whole time.
Yeah. It is Jay's birthday, so happy birthday, Jay.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday
Get
to
that
you.
nose medically checked.
Happy birthday to you. I don't know. Made that up on the fly.
That's the royalty-free happy birthday.
Going
Yeah,
down
exactly.
the reindeer trail. I think Brant's going down the reindeer. What do you have in your eggnog?
Yeah.
This is my eggnog.
Did I get spiked eggnog? Yeah.
I drank a bunch of
eggnog.
it before, so I won't spill it when I do this.
Yeah.
I'm in a solo cup.
Yeah. Drink your eggnog, Chris.
I already drank it.
Drink it again. Because I didn't have the camera on you.
It's fine.
There we go.
I'm doing it.
Oops. We lied.
I have enough. All right, give me 1 sec. I'll be right back.
Okay. So Jay, you got some awesome traditions for your birthday. It's a special time because I don't want to steal your thunder, but this is when you decorate and everything. So
yeah,
what is exactly your birthday / Christmas tradition?
Okay, well, it's a bunch of things. It's come over the years and helps me remember certain people that I've lost over the time and to stay connected to them. So the first one is the Christmas tree. I put up my Christmas tree every year on my birthday because when I was born, my mom was supposed to be due, I think, a day or two before. And she was like, he's never coming out, so I'm just going to decorate this tree because he's never coming out. And then as soon as she starts decorating the tree, she goes into labor and I'm born. And they were waiting to decorate the tree.
Under the tree?
No,
Yes,
well,
Chris,
she went into
under the
labor.
tree.
I went to the hospital and was born. But she was. They waited to decorate the tree so long because they were waiting for her to have me. So then she could come and decorate the tree for my brother and everything. So that was the big holdup. So now every year on my birthday, the tree goes up and it's decorating and everything. That's the one tradition. Another tradition is eggnog, which my dad introduced me to on my birthday. It was my 21st birthday, really, that I had real eggnog, but he gave it to me, the cleaner version, when I was younger. And ever since then, every year we would have a drink on my birthday of eggnog. So that's where the eggnog comes in at. Let's see.
So if
This
Jay's
stuff
drunk
just
by
had-
the end of the stream, you know why.
This stuff just came up the last 5 years just because it was fun to do. Let's see. I watch It's a Wonderful Life every year because in 1989 my grandmother passed away and I didn't want to celebrate the holidays anymore. And my dad and me were just sitting there talking and the movie came on. We just watched it. Like, it wasn't like planned thing. We just watched it. And by the end of it, I got the message of it and I finally understood the message of it. So that's where that comes in every year. I had to watch that movie. And my ravioli dinner is also from my grandmother because her last year 1988, she asked me what did I want for dinner. She'll make me anything special I wanted. I asked for raviolis, and ever since then, it's been raviolis for dinner. So those are my traditions. I think there's a couple more, but like there's always music and stuff, but that's like everybody's, I guess. So that's like the big thing for me. And there's also tradition of putting ornaments on the tree that belong to. There's pictures and names on them that belong to everybody in the family. So even when you're passed away or you move away, you're still on our tree, and it's still, my mom has it on her tree too. So like we still keep the family together by having you on the tree. So even you're in a different house, or you're passed away, or you're moved away, far away, you're always with us for the Christmas holiday. So
awesome. That's really cool, man. It's so awesome because your birthday's so close to Christmas. Yeah. You get to kind of double celebrate in a way, which is pretty awesome. Yeah, I've got two aunts that have birthdays in December. One's the 16th and one's the 23rd. So we always like give them a little extra something when we get together as a family. So
that's my uncle's one of my uncle's birthdays and my cousin's birthday.
Oh, nice.
I told you, I have someone's birthday every day in December. Like, except for Christmas Day, there's someone, so there's like 30 days of December, there's someone in my family. At least one person. There's days where there's like multiple people, but there's at least one person for every single day in the month of December.
Yeah, give it time.
Yeah, just waiting for that one Christmas baby to pop up.
That'd be hilarious. Chris, do you have any Christmas traditions?
We have our we do the Christmas presents as always on Christmas morning. We traditionally have lasagna for Christmas dinner. We usually do a big Christmas dinner. It's always about before that, which I'm going through right now, is the traditional Christmas stressor, meaning we go shopping and do everything. 2 weeks before Christmas, we're getting in that final. It's just crazy time. But no, our favorite tradition is having our big family dinner on Christmas, and we also have the fish dinner on Christmas Eve. We don't eat meat on Christmas Eve. I break that tradition every year because I'm a meat eater by nature, and yeah, that's about it. And then we go into New Year. We're very loose. We kind of have one of those traditions where it's just like we all get together on Christmas and just enjoy family time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Back home, our thing was like my mom would always give me and my brother one gift to open on Christmas Eve, so we would all do that. We'd all exchange gifts, and it would usually be pajamas. just one of those things. Oh, we got our pajamas. Cool.
Yeah, you always wanted to go for the best one, and they were like, "No, here's the one that you are allowed to open."
Yeah, exactly. So we do that, and Mom would make sugar cookies, and it's without no icing. It's just like the colored sugar and the sugar cookies, and we'd have that and eggnog and hot cocoa, whatever, that kind of thing. So just kind of have a chill night. And then on Christmas Day, my whole family, like my mom's side of the family, would all get together at either my aunt's house or my grandparents' house when they were living, and we would draw names. We do the draw name thing, so everybody have somebody's name and they get them a present and stuff. And just do that, and eat and play games and sing karaoke and all that kind of stuff. When I came here, they had we're not doing it this year. We're actually drawing names here, but they had this thing where everybody gets all their presents beside them. Like we sit in a circle and we get all our presents beside us, and we count how many presents we got, and whoever has the most goes first until you get where everybody's even, and then it's one person at a time, so everybody can see everybody open the presents, which I thought was pretty cool.
I'd be so bad at that.
Why is that?
Because I'm just like, I'm that person who's like, I must open those presents as fast as possible.
Yeah.
Like I'm done by the time someone gets like their first corner, their first present open. I'm like,
yeah, we don't do that either. We just go at it. Like, that's name on it. It's gone. What?
Yeah.
What? Zordon, go away. Zone 4, go away, Zordon. No,
it was actually a reminder that Zone 4 should be on already.
Yeah. By the way, this is episode 444 of Zone 4, which is pretty cool. And it's Jay's birthday, and it's a few days before Christmas.
Number.
Yeah, and Jay's favorite number is 4.
Yes.
Food-wise, we never really had traditions in our family, but they have a tradition of and keep in mind we're in Texas, so every Christmas they have tamales for dinner. It was like, I was like, tamales on Christmas? That's a little odd for me. But
what tamales?
Huh?
Nothing wrong with tamales.
No, there's nothing wrong with tamales, and it's fine. I'm good with it.
It was just the placing of that with the holiday.
Yeah,
it's not who you traditionally think of for Christmas.
Right. Especially where I come from. It's like tamales. That's weird. But no, it's cool, and so that's what we do. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for our traditions. Kind of keep it plain and simple there.
Yeah. For Christmas, we just go. We all get together. It's been my brother's house a lot, or my mom's house. We go to. Well, we start at my mom's house and we go to my brother's house. We have for dinner. We always have turkey and a whole bunch of other stuff like roast potatoes, mashed potatoes, stuffing, all that kind of stuff. We also have lasagna because my one nephew doesn't eat turkey, and now I have a fifth nephew because my sister-in-law, her sister and had an older son, and when she passed away, my sister-in-law took him in, so I have a fifth nephew, and so we all said he doesn't eat turkey now either, so it's like lasagna or like chicken cutlet for them. Like they eat weird things. I get called weird too because I put hot sauce on my turkey, so I get called weird for it.
Weird too.
You with the red glowing nose?
Oh, this is what I wear on Christmas. I wear a better hat though. I wear my better hat, but this was just my tree decorating hat because I don't want to get my good hat messed up. But hey, I still wear the ears. I still wear the nose, and they hate driving with me like that because I drive like this. I don't care. I walk in the house. I walk down the street. I don't care. I have no shame in my game. It's the holidays. If you don't like it, who cares?
Yeah.
I agree, 100%. As one weirdo to another. I
think we're all weird on this show and on Frontline. That's why we're friends. That's why we're friends.
Yeah, it's the weird that brings us together.
Exactly.
I don't know what keeps us together. Maybe it's like that crazy glue, but
emphasis on the crazy.
Yeah. Zombie Powder said, oh my God, you guys need to see Mad TV's parody of Rudolph.
No, we are Mad TV.
Mad TV, I think I've seen that. Let's see. Zombie Powder asks me how old I am. He says he's 18 now. I'm 42, so I'm old enough to be your father, kid. Just saying. I'm old enough to be a lot of people's fathers now. It's very weird because I had kids that I taught that were older than 18.
Yeah.
There are kids I taught that are in their 20s now. They're like 25.
Yeah, no, you're old enough to be like Cat's dad.
I am.
Kind of weird.
I'm literally old enough to be Cat's dad.
What'd you say, Chris?
I heard you said he's old enough to be Cat's dad, and he's like, I am.
I know, I am old enough to be her dad.
Old enough, yes.
I'm old enough
Don't
to be
weird,
dad.
Chris.
I said I'm old enough.
I'm waiting for the Star Wars moment. Cat, I am your father.
No.
That would be too weird.
Yes.
So would Cat without a hand because Jay cut it off. Star Wars. Star Wars. Come on, dude. You look at me like I'm crazy.
Dark so fast and I was not clicking. It's been a long day, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, the next episode of Frontline Live, I had to say, Cat, I am your father. She would have no idea where the hell that came from.
She'd be like,
okay. I'm pretty sure you're not.
Dad, somebody's saying he's my dad.
Oh, man. Yeah. So, cool traditions and all that good stuff. Speaking of traditions, it's topic time.
Topic time. It's topic time.
And for our topic this week, I felt like Mr. Rogers there. For our topic this week, we're talking Klaus, however you want to say it, and the Crying Snowman, the new one shot from Boom Studios. We all three have been enjoying this series since it was a mini series, and then now it's one shots every year and stuff like that. And Jay is glowing. I'm
gonna be glowing on and off throughout the night.
Cool. That's cool. I just had to put the camera on you because you were glowing. But no, I mean this is a really cool take, and it is written by Grant Morrison, which for me and Chris especially, it's weird that we like something Grant Morrison is writing, but
love it.
Yeah, love it. Absolutely love it. Yeah. So, This is the brand new one shot. I forget how many pages it was. It was at least like a double size, maybe.
Yeah, it was definitely double size.
Warning! Spoiler alert!
Oh yeah, spoiler alert
about this book.
Yeah, this did just come out Wednesday, so if you have not read it yet and you don't want to be spoiled, wait. Come back, pause it, come back. Everybody's telling you happy birthday in the comments too. By the way, Jay. Sweet Exorcist joins us now, so thank you, and Zombie Powder and Jesse and who else did I missed? Might be a couple other people in there.
Just to make it official. Just go make it official, Brian.
There we go. I was giving you time to find it. That's what
Yeah, sure. Official spoiler alert, people.
Yeah. All right. So if you don't know what Klaus or Klaus is, it is Grant Morrison's very bizarre take on Santa Claus.
I don't find it bizarre, and I feel triggered by you saying that. I actually like it a lot.
No,
it is.
I'm not saying bizarre,
but it's in a great way.
Yeah, I'm not saying bizarre in a bad way. I'm saying it's kind of out there though.
After this book, okay, I will agree with that.
Yeah, it's a very whimsical take on it, but it's the very first miniseries they did, which I think was seven or 8 issues, right?
Dang, yeah. It happened, and the weird thing was it happened after Christmas. They started after Christmas.
Yeah.
Because it started, I think, in like November or October, and then it ended after Christmas because it was a monthly thing. So they should have done that one. Should have been like a weekly series or something like that.
Yeah. So that first one introduced us to this guy who, I forget exactly how it happened, but I know he was in the forest and all of a sudden he wakes up and he's these abilities or something. It was crazy.
I like that they cut the reindeer out and made it all white wolves. I was like,
yeah. And it was medieval times kind of, and so it was that kind of setting. Mm-hmm. And and he was like, it was a small little town where all the children, like there was this dictator kind of character that wouldn't let the children have toys because he was a kid or something.
It's very much kind of like the claymation origin of Santa Claus. You remember that one?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like that, except he was a warrior. It was badass. He started beating the crap out of big demons and whatnot. And
exactly.
He becomes Santa Claus.
Yeah. So now this one, he's been through a lot now. He's been at this for a long time. And there's a comet in the sky coming and
this one's set in modern time.
Yeah, this one's set in modern times, and there's a comet flying through the sky that comes every 1,500 years, and all of a sudden Father Winter and what I assume is a version of Krampus show up. Some kind of
Krampus. I forgot who the goat was.
It was some kind of goat.
The Yule goat.
Oh, Yule goat. That's right. You're right. It was the Yule goat. So the Yule goat, who at times is a regular goat and at times is this big, massive warrior dude, and Father Winter, and they're going to Mars and all this crazy stuff, and they have to, and then you bring in the Norse mythology with Loki and all these Norse gods and all this stuff coming
Thor
into
and
Thor and Odin. It was just like all over the place, and then you have this analog of that Michael Keaton Jack Frost movie.
That was the best part.
Yeah, I like that part.
Snowman, and the snowman can't remember who he is until towards the end of the book, and then you're like, "Holy crap, you're that person!" And then there gets that resolve in the end.
It was a really touching story but it was very similar to that movie, and that this guy died and he becomes a snowman and revisits his kid, but this time he gets to come back to life and all this stuff, and it was a second
chance. Yeah, that's what the book was about. Getting second chances.
Right, exactly. So it was pretty cool, and that's how they resolved the conflict with the Nightborn. I was trying to think of what they were called. The Nightborn that came, that giving second chances and everything, and trying to make peace with them as opposed to just fighting again.
Well, the aliens came in peace. They claimed, all right, the comet represents Ragnarok. The first time it came, Earth, they came in peace, but Earth fought back and killed a bunch of their people, so they left. What they do is they need to take some of the sunlight, because where they live, there is no sunlight. Right. And they got into this big war. They left. Now it's 1,500 years later. They're back. And this time they don't come in peace. But Santa's trying, or Claus is trying to change things and make things peaceful.
Yeah, give everything a second chance. Because that's the theme of this book is second chances. Everybody gets a second chance.
Yeah. Zombie Powder. I'm sorry, I got to address this. Zombie Powder asked if does Santa violently murder a naughty kid? No, he doesn't. But you should check out Red Xmas by Clay Adams. He's done a couple of Kickstarters. You should go check it out because that's a very violent take on Santa Claus. Just throwing that out there.
Oh, and just another Christmas-related book because you said Krampus.
Mm-hmm.
Justin Cristelli, the real Ramos. He did a Kickstarter a couple years ago. I think it was last year, or maybe 2 years ago. It was called Krampus in the Corner. It's like Elf on the Shelf, but with Krampus. So go check that out if he's still selling it. I don't know, but go check out his YouTube after this. It's Real Manos, and I know he did it was like a huge successful Kickstarter. So
cool.
Like he went like way over. Like everybody went for that.
Yeah.
So
awesome. And Serenity joins us too, and also wishes you happy birthday.
Thank you. And thank you everybody else, everyone else. I said it in the comments also.
Yeah.
But I just want to say thank you to everyone.
Jesse says, have you seen Santa's Sleigh with Bill Goldberg as Santa very violent? Yeah, I have seen that.
Yeah.
I haven't,
I've seen
but now I want to.
I think I've seen every Christmas movie, and ones that are around Christmas time, but they're not Christmas movies.
Die Hard.
Die Hard, exactly.
That's
it's
Christmas
not.
movie.
Die Hard actually.
And Mean Girls, but it's not a Christmas movie. Like, it's funny though. People consider Die Hard and Lethal Weapon Christmas movies, but they don't consider Mean Girls a Christmas movie. It takes place around Christmas time.
That's true. They do that little dance with the Santa hats on. That's true.
They do the whole Santa
forgets
thing.
Home Alone.
Nobody forgets Home Alone.
But that is an actual Christmas movie.
Yeah. Lisa told me that he did a remake for some kind of commercial thing.
He did a Google.
Yeah, Google Home. Yeah, Google Home.
Macaulay Culkin's been with James Rolfe, also known as the gaming nerd, the Nintendo nerd, and he's been putting out videos, doing reviews and stuff with Macaulay Culkin. Really cool. I'm glad that he got him. Nobody cares, but I mean, I do. I enjoying the videos.
He's a little weird. I have to say this.
That's
well, maybe he's not.
like
Maybe
Macaulay Culkin.
No, maybe it's not him. Maybe it's actually more his girlfriend.
No,
he was on Jimmy. Well,
no,
yeah,
he's weird too.
But he was on Jimmy. Well, this is about his girlfriend now. It's weird for him to do it, but it's weirder for her to do it. I think he was on Jimmy Fallon. He was saying that one of the things that he done was he was Netflixing and chilling. Netflix and chill with his girlfriend, watching Home Alone.
Okay.
If anybody who knows what Netflix and chill means, it's not chilling out and watching Netflix. It's something else.
That's the way I take it. But I know what you mean.
Netflix and chill means something different for those of you who are above the age of 13.
If they are chilling, watching Home Alone, that's creepy.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's very creepy that she wanted to do it. She was like, that's Netflix and chill with Home Alone. I was like, why would you want to, like, with him at that, like, it was
maybe it's a
weird.
comforting thing, like, oh, you were left home alone.
it was just, like, if you were doing, like, the G-rated Netflix and chill, if it's G-rated Netflix and chill, okay, that's not bad. But if it's the what the definition is supposed to mean, it's creepy. I'm sorry.
I agree with Serenity. Serenity says that's the way I take it too. I'm too innocent for this crowd. See, I take it innocently too. It's just like,
well, no, he was like Netflix and chill. Like he knew what it. Like he knew what it.
I took it the innocent way too, because that's the only way I watch Netflix is just relaxing and watching Netflix.
No, you never heard of that, Chris? Netflix and chill.
I have.
It means
it's a thing. It means hooking up.
That's what it came with. That's how it came out. And
well, I got it now, but
older people don't really know what it means, so they're like, "Yeah, that's Netflix and chill," because they just heard it around. They don't know that it means something different. They end up in the room with
these two people, and the next thing you know, it's like, "Why is everybody naked?" I thought we were chilling. Yes, Grandpa, we're chilling.
Well, of course you're chilling. You ain't gonna go.
You're chilly. It's chilly in here. 20 degrees out right now.
It was just very creepy when I seen that. I was like, that's very, very creepy. Like to do that, like Netflix and chill to a movie where you're a little kid in it. No.
Yeah.
That's borderline something that I'm not going to say. Yeah.
But
it's just Yeah.
I was going to say, speaking of chilling, that snowman was chilling because the colder he got, the smarter he got.
Yes.
In that book, which I thought was cool, and I love how they like did the whole thing where they actually addressed the design of him because he had like this big, thick trunk or log of an arm, and then this skinny little limb. And
it was like, it's not symmetrical.
Yeah, it's not symmetrical. I don't know what he was thinking. I thought it was. I mean, it was really touching the story with the snowman, though, and like Chris said, it was the best part about it because of that, and just kind of that journey back to remembering who he was, how he got there, how awful a person he had been to his family, and then getting that second chance and kind of redemption. So there's always like some kind of lesson in these kind of stories, even though they go whimsical, fantasy-like, and just out there.
And then, but Santa went back in time and saved him.
Yeah,
that was the best gift. Yeah, he got to go back 24 hours, and what he did in that time was he ended up saving the father. And wow. Yeah. But he makes peace with the aliens. They take a little bit of the sun and they leave. Earth is all happy. Everybody lives in peace once again. I love Klaus. I know he can't be an ongoing because it's a Christmas feel. It's best coming out once a year.
I like it. Yeah, I like one OGN every year.
Yeah.
One shot, whatever, every year. I'm fine with that. Like, I love it. It's become a tradition again. Like, talking about traditions. This is a comic tradition. Every year, I look forward to that Klaus. I remember the first one I read, because I don't think you guys were going to pick it up, and I was like, it's a really good book. You guys should read it.
I was going to pick it up. No, I saw The Wolf. That's why I picked it up.
I was probably skeptical because of Grant Morrison.
You were skeptical.
That's why no one wanted to read it, because it was Grant Morrison, because Kat and Mike didn't want to read it either. I was like, you should really read it. It's a really good book. It's weird that it's Christmas, and it's like I think it was like October or November. I was like, and it's going to be out past Christmas, because I think it ended in like February or March. But I was like, it's a really good book, and Brent was like, all right, I'll check it out, and he liked it. Everybody liked it, I think.
Even Lisa liked it.
Yeah, it's a really good book. If this is what I mean by Grant Morrison is either a hit or a miss. Like, this is a clear hit. Like, I haven't met anybody who really read this and said it sucked or anything. Like, I never heard anybody who said that this book sucked.
Right.
Then there's like those books where a lot of people are like, oh, it's bad. And there's books where it's like 50-50, where like some people hate it, some people love it. So Grant Morrison's always in that realm for me. And this is definitely one of the hits. I love his Klaus every year. I really look for it. Okay, Chris. I really look forward to this every single year. Like, it seriously has become one of my traditions to read it, and it was really cool that it came out this week because I read it on my birthday actually. So
nice.
Like it was my morning read. I was sitting there. I woke up, nice calm day, reading a nice book about Santa Claus before I delved into my Christmas season. So yeah, I love this book. What would you give it, Bryant?
Oh man, I don't know. High, definitely. If we were doing a top 5, it'd probably definitely be my top 5, just because I love this book so much. I don't think it's perfect. I mean, it's not the best thing I've ever read. I would still give it like somewhere between 4 and I was gonna say like 4 and a quarter, somewhere around there.
I was going to give it 4.5.
Yeah, I thought about 4.5. Yeah. Maybe somewhere.
That ending made it a half.
Yeah, it did. You're right. I'm
a sucker for a father-son story. I'm sorry, I am.
I mean,
and that's like a great father and son story.
I mean, out of all the holiday specials, this would be my number 1 pick. I'm sorry.
Oh, totally.
Oh yeah, a lot of the holiday specials were like fluff pieces. Like, here, go read this book. We're going to give you a book with like. I do like some of the gimmicks. Like, I did like the X-Men with the 25 pages of stories. Like, that was a really cool, interesting idea.
Right.
But this was like a real good. Like, if this was a animated movie or even a live action movie for Christmas, I would watch this on TV.
Yeah, it's like those kind of Christmas specials. It's just like the beach blanket stuff. It's just like these little things. It's like they don't really mean anything. I mean, they're fun. They're cool to read and everything, but they don't really mean anything. Whereas this, it's like this full story, and it has this complete beginning, middle, and ending, and takes you on its journey every time. So yeah.
And you can read. I would read this again next year. Like, that's how good it was. Like, I would read this again next year.
Yeah. I actually read the majority of it in the car while I was waiting on my mom in a store today, so it was fun. But yeah, no, it was just fantastic, and I hope he continues to do these. And Jesse asked, "Is Dan Morris still drawing it?"
That's what I was looking up.
Yeah, he is.
He is. I thought so. I thought it was Dan Mora.
Yeah.
Yeah. For anybody who knows, he did have something to do before Power Rangers, even though I think Power Rangers made him a name. He actually did this before Power Rangers.
Yep. Yeah. He does the covers to WWE as well.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's become like I think his name is out there now. Like, you know, people know him because he's doing more than just for Boom now too.
Yeah.
You know, so it's really cool that he's got his name out there. He's a great artist. Like, from the very first Klaus all the way up, he's been a great artist. Power Rangers, great artist.
We'll be seeing Dan Mora doing something in Marvel or DC in the coming years.
Yeah, that's one thing I'll say about Grant Morrison. When he gets an artist to work with, he usually sticks with that artist for whatever that project is for as long as they'll.
Him and Frank quietly done a lot of stuff together and stuff like that. Yeah, he's very loyal to his artists, which I think a lot of writers are these days. Like you'll see a lot of writers do that. They'll find the loyalty. Like Bendis was like that too. Like, he has those artists. Well, when he was with Marvel, you know, he had those artists that he was very, you know, loyal to, and he brought some of them over to DC with them. You know, so I think, but Grant Morrison, I think, is a higher level of that because, like, he really does collaborate with, like, certain. Like, I think he's only, like, worked with, like, an X amount of artists. Like, so he's really loyal to his.
Jesse said he'd be good on Wolverine. I completely agree with that. Yeah, that would be a really good fit for him. Wow.
We just got to give him a writer that's worthy.
Yeah.
Because I don't want another sucky Wolverine series.
That's the trick. Yeah.
Tom Taylor would be good on it.
Tom Taylor
would save we would put Tom Taylor on so many different
that's the only reason why I did it, because he's the easy go-to answer. If you want something done right, call in Tom Taylor. You know?
Listen, the next book Tom Taylor needs to take is Justice League. Please.
I think we'd all be happy if Tom Taylor was like Bendis and just writing everything. But then it would not be
Exactly. You'd wear him out.
Space it out. Yeah.
He is working on something new for DC, so we don't know what it is yet. He said the announcement should be soon. So,
Sweet Exorcist says he was great on New X-Men. You are trying to trigger me, sir.
Trigger you?
You trigger us all.
He killed Jean Grey.
I am not.
He committed a mortal sin for that.
Yeah,
I have the omnibus of New X-Men.
Yeah, I remember when you got that, and you had never read it, and you didn't know. I remember you did a video when you got that, and I was like, Chris, no, bad Chris.
The two omnibuses I have are that and Marvel Zombies, the full collection.
Just when you see just when because I think it came out.
The reason I bought it is because of the motion comic that they made, the motion audio comic. I was like, this looks cool. Let me see what happened in this whole run.
See, and then I never thought it looked good.
And then I read the book.
I saw the preview of it, and I think it was in Wizard Magazine. Like, they did the design sketches and all that, and I was like, no, Wolverine is not a biker. No, Wolverine does not belong in the. He looked like a village person, like one of the village people. I was like, no, Wolverine does not look like a village people. Sorry, he doesn't, because he just had like a leather jacket on, no shirt. Like, I was like, where is his like gold chain, and like, where are you going with Wolverine? Like, he just looks so weird. And then everybody had like these, they were like these weird faces. Like, I didn't like their faces at all. And Cassandra Nova was introduced, and she like dominated that book.
Yeah. Sweet Exorcist says, I think a lot of Grant Morrison's success is the great characters he's created. Damian Wayne, Phantom X. He also gave Emma Frost the notoriety she has today.
2 out of 3 I'll give you. 2 out of 3 I'll give you.
I'll give him 1 out of 3.
I like Phantom X.
Phantom X is okay. Damian Wayne is good. But did he create Damian Wayne, or there's someone else and he just brought him into it? Like,
I don't know, but I do know that I've always hated Emma Frost, and it probably is because of Grant Morrison's run that I've hated her even more.
I don't know who did that. Son of the Demon. What wasn't it called? Like Son of the Demon or
It
something
was.
like that.
It's
Where
on my Christmas list. Let me look at my Christmas
I know he wrote Batman and Robin when Nightwing was Batman and Damian was Robin. I know he wrote that.
Yeah, I know he brought
and I did
Damian
like
into the main universe, but I don't know if he was the one who actually wrote the original Damian Wayne.
Yeah,
Bruce Wayne.
I will give it to you in 1 second because my Christmas list is still here.
As far as Phantom X to me is forgettable. Emma Frost, I agree. He did give her more notoriety. I'll agree with that. I like Emma,
but I don't like her.
Yeah, I know you don't. Neither one of you do. I do. So
I hate what she did. Okay, let's just put this way. I hate what he did with Emma Frost, with characters that I loved, like Scott and Jean. Like, he ruined Scott because of Emma.
Yes, Grant Morrison did.
Wait, when was
Damian Wayne? Okay, that's fine.
What's his mother's name again?
Who's Damian's?
Yeah,
Talia
al Ghul.
Talia al Ghul. Yeah.
I couldn't think of her name, her first name, because you know why? I'm so used to Arrow with it not being Talia. Yeah, like
Nyssa.
Yeah, I'm so used to Nyssa. I'm keep thinking of her. I'm like, no, that's not her, because you never heard of anyone but Talia al Ghul.
Right. Yeah. No, I do the same thing. It's like, oh no, wait, there's Talia. Yeah. So I'm not denying he's had great contributions. Sweet. I hated everything he did with New X-Men. He destroyed the X-Men for me, and it set them on a path that they've still not yet fully recovered from. So that's just my opinion, though. So, or our opinion. You guys still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Yeah, everybody got real quiet and still. I thought
I was reading. I was reading the thing.
We're doing a podcast, Chris. No reading.
I was making sure it was Grant Morrison that did it. I'm on Batman and Son.
Yeah, I'm trying to look up when she actually got pregnant. That story where she got pregnant.
They didn't say that. They didn't say it. It was literally it. Here, hold on.
And I'm about to polish off this whole thing right now.
No. Yeah. Anyway, I think it was the graphic novel called "Son of the Demon." In it, Batman is fighting some bad guys in Gotham.
Batman 655 is where it started. If that helps.
I think he made him Dane. He was created in 1980. Graphic novel "Son of the Demon" to get back to work in the then current DC continuity. In 1987, Mike W. Barr and Jerry Bingham did a graphic novel called "Son of the Demon." In it, Batman is fighting some bad guys in Gotham City when he is visited by Talia al Ghul. So she actually got pregnant before that, and that's when she got. It turns out that the bad guys were serving some real bad guys. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, so she had the baby back then, and I think he was just given the name Damian and all that. And so Grant Morrison introduced that kid. Batman and her got the boom bow chicka bow bow on in 1987, and then Morrison introduced the son into the main universe. So
yeah, gotcha. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's just like you, Jay. He's hit and miss for me, and more miss than hit, sadly. And that new X-Men run just left a bad taste in my mouth, and it's hard for me to try new stuff of his. But again, I really like Batman and Robin, and I love Klaus. I mean, I think this is probably his best work for me, and I know a lot of people would disagree with that. They'd say like All-Star Superman or Animal Man or something like that.
See, I'm not one of those people who are like, All-Star Superman is the best book ever. Like, yeah. I'm like, and I'm a mega Superman fan. I'm like, it's good, but it's a solid one. But I don't think it's like the definitive Superman story. Like, I think it's like, a little trippy at times. It's a little loosey goosey with continuity and all that. But I think it's a well done, solid book. But I don't get how people praise it as the best Superman story of all time. Like, when there's other stories that are so much better than that.
It's because they're big Grant Morrison fans.
Yeah.
When you're a big fan of somebody, their work can do no wrong.
Yeah, like I try to like, even though like I am a fan of Tom Taylor, I can
Try to
tell
be
when
objective. Yeah.
Yeah, I try to be objective. Same thing with like Jeff Johns. You know,
Yeah.
like I called like when we were reviewing it at the time, the Third Army sucked.
Mm.
I mean that was just a horrible story.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, and
but
I talked
he's a good
about
writer.
I talked about his Avengers run.
Yeah.
That I didn't like at all. Jeff
Yeah,
Johns
you didn't like it. I personally liked it. I don't think it was his best stuff,
Yeah.
but I liked it. It was cool. But yeah,
And-
I think it's like, you know, just those writers that some people are just like, they're gold no matter what they write.
Yeah, yeah. And like you mentioned Tom Taylor, X-Men Red, we both still read and still enjoy, but it's not like our best book or anything.
No.
It could be
No,
better.
I think like twice
Yeah.
it's been on my top 5 list. That's
Yeah.
it. Or,
Yeah.
you know, 2 or 3 times.
So, yeah, you got to be objective a little bit,
Yeah.
I think. But I'll objectively say that Grant Morrison does a fantastic job with Santa Claus.
I agree. 100% agree. It's a book I recommend every holiday season.
Yeah, I'll recommend it any time of year. You want a good holiday story, read it. Go check out Klaus. There's several one-shots now, or like 3.
This is the
There's only
second or third year, and then there's the 6-part first origin.
Yeah. So go check it out. And yeah. Anybody else have anything else to say about Klaus or Klaus or how? I'm just gonna say.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
I just want to see next year's. Like I
Yeah.
already want next year's. Like
Right. Yeah. It's like this should have been like 3 times as long. Just make it a total OGN and
yeah,
That
let
would've
us
been
just
better.
I would have
Yeah.
loved that.
yeah.
Yeah, I would have loved the real OGN. Like that's what they
Mhm.
should come out with. Like instead of a oversized one shot, come
Yeah.
out with an OGN. Because Boom is known for their OGN.
He has a whole
Yeah.
year.
Yeah.
He
Well-
literally has a whole year.
Now he's writing Green Lantern during that year, but
Yeah, and he still does
Talk about that.
he still does the other stuff for what's that called? Heavy metal. Doesn't he still do there? He's like
oh,
the
does he
editor.
still do that over there?
Is he
Okay.
still the editor there?
I
I
didn't know
think
that.
he is because I never heard anything that he left.
Mm.
I just heard like he, you know, like there was never anything that says like he left.
I did not know that he was still doing that. That's crazy, man. So, I mean, the Green Lantern was the first time he stepped away for a couple of years, right? Well, no, he
Yeah,
did.
he made it sound like he was.
Ever
back
since
for a while.
Multiversity.
yeah, he did
Multiversity was his last thing that he did for DC.
Right, and then he said after that he wanted a break, and that's why he became editor of
Well, it's
Heavy
been a couple of years. It's been about what,
2 years.
3 years.
Yeah, I think it's only 2.
No, it's only 2 years. Multiversity was very, very new. I believe. Wait, no. When did Rebirth start?
Rebirth has already been 2 years.
Then
Oh,
it's
there
been
was
3
2
years.
years of
Then
March.
It's been at least 3 years.
Yeah, you're right.
Multiversity happened before Rebirth.
Yeah. Yep. You're right.
Yeah, because I knew it was about 3 years. Sorry, I'm looking up Multiversity.
Oh, I'm laughing at the comments. They're talking about Batman's.
Batman's family luck.
Yeah, with the opposite sex.
Yeah, I mean, Nightwing had it done to him.
Mhm.
Batman almost had it in Batman Damned last week. I mean,
Oh, really?
yeah,
Wow.
Harley was about to.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
what I'm
you guys
saying.
talked
I
about
know.
that. That's right.
I know for a fact. I know why they delayed this book. They censored that scene. That's
oh,
why
I'm sure
they did
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I
After
said that.
the whole
I'm
bat
totally
penis
convinced that's
thing,
why.
after that little thing where they were going crazy about a shadowed penis, I know for a fact that they censored that. There was nudity in that scene, and maybe.
Oh yeah, I said she
Yeah.
probably took off her whole top. I said
Probably, yeah. So they censored it.
It
out.
looks like they animated in the fold where the button is. It actually looks like they put in, like they actually drew in that extra piece.
Yeah, I said that on Tuesday night. I was like,
I
I
thought,
guarantee you that they redid that. That was why it was delayed. They had to redo like that scene.
yeah,
because they
people
didn't
went
want
nuts
her to be
about the
naked.
penis.
I said, I
Right.
guarantee you Harley was buck naked when they did that.
Mm.
And we'll
originally.
never see it. Why? Because people had to complain.
You want to see that?
I don't
Well, Chris
care.
probably
Especially with all those
It's a black-
scars.
I don't
like,
care.
listen to me.
I'm
Like,
not
they
reading
had,
I
it.
like,
don't
the-
care.
But would
Personally,
you?
I don't care, but it's a black label book. These are for mature readers.
Yeah, but I mean, I wouldn't want to see it, especially because of all the scars she had on her. Like she had that scar on her. Like, I want to know like what the rest of it looks like.
I don't want to see it, but I don't like that it's censored either. The fact that the Black Label was to go over the top.
The fact that it's Black Label is supposed to be like that, but honestly, I didn't like the scene. I didn't like the bulk, so it was my worst pick last week. So.
Sweet asked if anybody has seen the Deadly Class first episode that they put out early.
Not yet.
Yeah,
I have a lot to do because there's a lot that has to be watched for other things. Like I'm watching some DreamWorks animation cartoons. Like watch the new one that came out today. It just dropped 3 Below that just came out. So I'm watching the Troll Hunters. I got like 1 episode left of that. Runaway season 2 just dropped today.
Oh, did it drop today? Oh man,
yeah,
I got that now.
Yeah, that whole season dropped today.
Yeah, I've still got over half of Titans to watch, and I've just not had much time to watch anything.
I'm so disappointed in you two.
I know.
No, you don't know until you watch that last episode. You're not going to know.
I've seen the teaser about.
No, you didn't.
Batman.
No, you didn't. Trust me. Until you watch that episode, you do not know what I'm talking about, Chris. Because you would be going batshit crazy right now if you knew what I'm talking about.
When you say batshit crazy, in a good way, or
I'm not going to say anything.
Oh,
you're going to have to. I'm making you want to watch it.
I go batshit crazy both ways.
I know, but trust me, you had to watch us.
You go crazy no matter what.
You had to watch us.
Exactly.
When you watch us, I guarantee you, I will make you a bet that when you watch us, you're going to contact me in some way, text, group me, Facebook, some way, and be like, Jay, what the? You're going to go nuts.
Bad shit.
I'm not going to say anything, but you're going to go nuts when you see what I saw. Just trust me, Chris. And I'm so disappointed because we could have talked about this today.
I know. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
Behind.
We're gonna definitely have to talk about it before we go into Young Justice on the 4th. We have to because
if I can get,
if you guys can watch it.
Okay. We'll try.
I think that's all we can. Wait, when did I stop? How many episodes are there altogether? I think
you watched up to.
I've watched
5,
4. I've watched.
It was either 4 or 5, Chris, for you. Because I think you watched 4 more than him, Brian.
1 more, yeah. So that's not too bad.
I would say this: when you watch the final episode, keep on watching. There's an after credit scene.
Okay, that's a good thing.
Okay,
cool.
So just wait till the after credit scene, because I know a lot of people probably won't watch the credits because they're like, "Oh, it's just a TV show. Who cares?" The credits are rolling. It's over. Watch the after credit scene. There is an after credit scene. So anybody who's out in the viewer, anybody who's viewing, watching us right now, listening to us later, if you haven't watched it yet, or you did watch and you didn't see the after credit scene, go back and watch that after credit scene. Trust me, season 2 is going to be. You just have to watch it.
All right, so that's our homework, Chris. We got to go finish Titans so we can talk about it
right after Christmas.
Yeah, so we're gonna be talking about that. We're gonna be talking about Young Justice. We're doing a crossover with Media Madness coming up on January 4th. That's gonna be fun. Talking the first 3 episodes of Young Justice when it drops, and so cool stuff coming up in the new year. And with that, we should talk about what's coming out, and going on. And we'll save Jay for last this time because it's his birthday. Unless you want to go first because you're reading us out.
All right, I'll go first, and then because I am going to read you out. Let me just get my stuff up here. So, let's see. Okay, tomorrow is Media Managed. We're going to be doing Aquaman. No, we're doing Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, and that's going to be with Mike and Tony. So, me, Kat, Mike, and Tony. That would be 10 o'clock tomorrow night. The 23rd, we're doing I'll be there. I don't know who else is going to be there. Kat says she wants to be on it, but I don't know if she will. We're doing Comic Book Club, and that's on Brian K. Vaughan's Volume 1 of Runaways. So the very first volume and the very first run of Runaways, that's what we're doing.
I wanted to be on that, but I'm going to be out of town that day.
I know. It's just
Yeah.
unless you want to reschedule it for another day, we can do it. Maybe the 26th. Are you going to be free on the 26th?
26 is Wednesday.
Wednesday, yeah.
I'm not sure. I'll get back to you.
All right. So, all right. Just let me know before the 23rd, and I'll reschedule it because I got probably the 26th or the 28th because there's no zone for that day.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
So I could do one of those. Yeah. So stay tuned for that. And that's about it for me for this week. And follow me on Twitter at Comic Book Theater -ER. This Wednesday I did a topic time on queer representation on Rotron, Legendary Defender. This week I'm going to be doing one on what's my topic for this week?
I don't know. What is your topic for this week? You had it. You changed it.
I have topics for like every. I have like my next 10 topics.
Yeah.
But let me.
I just know you had it, and then you were like, "I changed my topic. I got my topic now."
Yeah. Because I have it. Oh. How can I? My topic time is going to be about Titan season finale.
No, so
I don't know how I could forget that.
That's like my level of forgetting, Jay.
I know, and we were just talking about it all, and I was like, I can't think of it, but it's going to be on topic season finale. So tune in for that. That would be Wednesday, and tomorrow should be I got a theory on who's going to die in DC TV's Crisis on Infinite Earths mega crossover.
Sweet. Awesome. And that's it, Jay?
Yeah.
All right. Chris.
I am streaming through Streamus. 25 days of streams. I've been consecutive so far. We are reaching the ending. I don't know if I'm going to be continuing the daily streams after that. We'll see how it goes. And everything else is touch and go at the moment because of the holidays.
Cool. And for me, Monday Musings, of course, every Monday on my channel at Brant Fowler. And Lisa and I did a decorating a gingerbread house challenge kind of thing that should be going up sometime this weekend. I've got a lot of edit work to do, or it's going to be a 40-minute video. But
speed it up. Just do like one of those speed ups. Like,
yeah. Well, there's some gold commentary in the middle of it, like where I'm just like freaking out that I want to leave in. So I gotta be careful with the editing.
Just like edit some of the parts, like speed up real fast, then stop it for the gold commentary, then edit it up, speed it up, then stop for some good commentary.
Yeah,
like.
Because there's one point where something happens, and I'm not going to say it, but I'm like, okay, and I lost my train of thought. So yeah, we got that coming up.
The yelling, you would just do it.
I know, right? In 2019, new content coming to my channel, so check that out. Lisa and I are going to be doing two new video series back to back. Comic related stuff, so that's going to be fun. And 25 days of Christmas on my Patreon, free post every single day through December 25th. They keep getting later and later, so today's hasn't gone up yet. So I don't know. Look for it sometime tonight or very early in the morning. I've been a little bit behind due to the holidays and stuff, but it eventually will get there, and you'll have 25 full days of content. So that's that. And my topic time video was on an X-Men Returns, What Now? And it was basically coming out of the end of Extermination number 5. So if you've read that, go check out the topic time. It is live now. Not sure what my topic will be next week. So that's it for me. And no new Zone 4 till January 4th. So Jay, read us out.
Okay. Corey and Chuck and Charles and Ron and Brad and Chris and Gordon and John. But do you recall the most famous Zone 4 of all? Jaydolph, the red-nosed Zone 4, had a very shiny nose. And if you ever asked him, he would even make it glow. All of the other Zone 4s used to laugh and call him names. They never let poor Jaydolph joining any Zone 4 games. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Ranta came to say, Jaydolph, with your nose so bright, won't you close the show tonight? Then how the Zone 4s loved him as they shouted out with glee, Jaydolph, the red-nosed Zone 4, you'll go down in closing history. And with that, we'd like to thank the official bands of Zone 4, the Ray Wall Band, and Society's Play that you hear on the show each and every episode. We are also proud members of the Comics Podcast Network. You can find us right here on Comic Frontline every Friday night at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time, give or take a half hour or hour. And also on comicspodcast.com, Stitcher, iTunes, and of course, zone4podcast.com. If you have any comments, questions, suggestions for us, send those to zone4podcast@gmail.com, courtesy of the North Pole. And also, as always, thanks for listening. You are now leaving the Ho 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 Zone 4.
Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and this is my favorite moment of the year.
Yes, it is, isn't it?
This is
Happy
awesome.
holidays, everybody.
I succeeded.
And Branta says, Zone 4. Good night, everybody.